Hi, I'm Chris Meiering, Vice President of Commercialization at BayMedica InMed. I'm going to start my introduction to myself back in 1995, when my scientific career began, but also my commercialization career. In 1995, I was preparing to go to grad school, and my older brother had this crazy idea that he was going to create a power bar for dogs. And at that point, he asked me to get his company on the internet. And I was being the techie in our family, got him on the internet, and in the meantime went to grad school and moonlighted for his company as this garage-based company, helped him develop products. And fast forward to 2001, 6 years later, I had received my PhD in microbiology from the University of Washington, emphasis in virology. And the company my brother started, which I thought was a crazy idea, had evolved to about $1 million in annual sales. I had helped with the web development, e-commerce, et cetera. Continued working with him during my postdoc at Stanford, which started in 2001. I would take my trips from Caltrain from San Francisco down to the campus and work on product development and marketing and websites and you name it. And then in 2007, after I finished up my postdoc, I had to make a decision. Private equity had started really knocking on the door of the private company, which is named Zoox. And my postdoc wasn't quite as satisfying as I'd hoped it would be. And I realized at that point that I went into science to help people and to help animals. And I realized that through creating these products at this pet company, I ended up making things that change people's lives, that change the lives of their pets. And at the same time, working in a lab and kind of moving liquids between tubes and not really feeling like what the work I was doing was making a difference in the world, I chose to leave the bench academic profession and move full-time over to the Zoox company. And then in 2008, was on a team that helped negotiate private equity investment in that company. We took the sales in 2008 from 7.5 million to about 25 million when we exited the company to Nestle Purina in late 2013. I wore a number of hats during that period, mainly product development, manufacturing, business development. Stuck around for another 4 years with Nestle Purina, realized kind of that wasn't the future I wanted. And then shortly thereafter, I actually met Shane Johnson, the CEO of then BayMedica Inc. and now general manager of BayMedica LLC. And he told me about the BayMedica project. And I thought that's a really interesting way that I could re-engage in the scientific world, would be to take the R&D from the great lab team we have and translate that into product development and commercialization. And that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. BayMedica has been taking the work that they're doing in South San Francisco in the lab, translating that over into scalable processes and launching products. And we've had one product on the market for a little over 2 years, cannabichromine. We've sold $2.5 million in product during that time period. We got a number of products in the pipeline as well. So I'm excited about bringing a number of new high-value cannabinoids to market. And what's just amazing about being part of the InMed team is now the joint group has an ability to kind of tap into any manufacturing process. So I've been primarily working on manufacturing through chemical synthesis. We have a great biosynthetic team in BayMedica. And we also have the IntegraSyn project and capabilities at InMed. So I think the joint venture has the ability to bring products to market, both in the world I work in, which is the kind of consumer products arena, and also to utilize and leverage any of those different technologies to bring pharmaceutical products to market. And it's just really exciting to have the expertise of the InMed team be a great complement to the expertise here at BayMedica, and feel like the sky's the limit on both the consumer and the pharmaceutical sides of this new company.